Aquarius. I just wrapped up another collective reading with Capricorn. And in it, Capricorn was asking for a reading, and I told him to wait to the end. But I was so wrapped up in reading the collective reading that then I ended it. I just said goodbye. I forgot. So much I was thinking about the energy from Capricorn. You know, I was wondering what readings to do. I got both Capricorn and Aquarius energy. And I went with Capricorn first. I got such strong Aquarius energy. I'm going to do this reading. And then Aquarius, I'll go back to Virgo and I'll pick up the other two air signs. Anyway, Aquarius, how are you? Aquarius, how are you doing? Aquarius sun, Aquarius moon, Aquarius rising. Welcome. Do you have significant Aquarius energy? Were you born on a cusp? And maybe all your planets are pretty much Aquarius. Anyway, Aquarius, this could be a reading for you. Definitely a reading for your collective. Aquarius, if you are a subscriber to the channel, thank you so much for being part of the channel and supporting Mystic Moons. Aquarius, if you are watching and not yet a subscriber, well, no worries, Aquarius. I don't even know how long I had this account, this Gmail account, well, YouTube account, whatever, before I even bothered to log in. And then, like, even now, I think my subscriptions are under 5. Maybe they're 2. They're people who are like my parents' friends. It's like who I have. It's like they know me. And I know them. Of course, I don't know them that well, but you know. Hello, Frodo. Oh, we have a Hobbit. I loved the Hobbit. You know, Frodo, one of the first cats that I had when I was a baby was named Hobbit. And big fans of Tolkien here. So I love The Hobbit. Of course, I love the trilogy. I love the Silmarillion, if that's how you say it correctly. You know, the other stories and tales that were published after Tolkien's death. I love the world that he created, Middle Earth and so forth. Anyway, welcome. And now I forgot what I was talking about before on the other Aquarius things, but you get it. If you have Aquarius energy, welcome, welcome. And oh yes, and if you appreciate my time, do give me a thumbs up. Thank you already for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. And let's go and get started, Aquarius. What is in your energy right now at this time? Aquarius, I'm going to go and call in the Tingshas here. Hello, Maria. How are you doing tonight? Well, where I am, it's a tonight. How are you doing? And whatever sort of time zone it may be for you, I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. And thank you for the like. Hello, Mitchell. Hello, hello. So let's go and see what we have for Aquarius. I have 8 of Pentacles, Aquarius. Hard work is paying off, but more than that, Aquarius, it's like your people skills. Your people skills are your best investments. And that with a little bit of attention, a little bit of water, they just basically run themselves just like just like an account, a bank account. But people, your charm, your, maybe charm isn't the right word, but your presence, detailist, being, you're paying attention to the nuances. Anyway, Aquarius, that's what I have here with work cards, something about the work that you've done with people, the care you show, the attention you show, Aquarius. That's a powerful investment. Hello, Jacoby. So I'll answer the questions after I finish the collective reading. So I'm going to focus on the collective reading right now. 8 of Pentacles. Oh, and thank you for the likes. 8 of Pentacles gets an 8 of Cups. So we have transformation here, judgment, and 5. Is that 5? No, there's 2 cards here. A Knight of Wands. Aquarius, the changes that you want are coming. The changes that you work towards are coming. And in fact, I'm going to say the greatest vehicle to achieving that, Aquarius, is precisely through your network. Perhaps how varied it is, or perhaps how concentrated it is. How have you been cultivating your network, Aquarius? How have you been cultivating also to your leadership and your presence? Because an Emperor, Aquarius, doesn't rule a barren land, Aquarius. But Aquarius, soon, investments that you have been making in your community, in your network, with your person-to-person dealings, Aquarius, will benefit you. The effort that you've been putting in, the net that you have been casting out to the world, Aquarius, such a rich harvest is gathering itself for you, Aquarius. Interesting, Aquarius, Emperor, Empress, and the Moon. It's also going to be a sorting as well of the quality that you have been harvesting and networking. But definitely I have leadership here, Aquarius. I have completion as well. With that moon energy there, Aquarius, it's like where or how do you define success? How do you define completion? All of that, Aquarius, is very much up in the air. Mitchell, I'd be happy to do a reading for you after I do the collective reading. And I would need a donation though. For $25, you can either do that through Cash App or buy me a coffee. I'll be more than happy to go and do a pull for you. But you'd have to wait until after the reading is done. These typically take about maybe 15 to 20 minutes, and we're probably about, it's like 9 minutes in, but probably I've been only talking like 5 minutes. So then I got distracted. Let's see. I kind of forgot what I said just now, but that's okay. I'll just go continue on with what I see here. Aquarius, with these eights here, eights are transformation, also two together with judgment. You know, you're building your reality, Aquarius, and I feel like the very tools and the mortar and brick that you're building them with is precisely, again, how wide is your reach through human contact? What kind of impressions have you been making, Aquarius? What kind of impressions can you yet make? And when I said how wide or how concentrated, are you or have you worked with a wide range of people, or have you precisely been zoning in on very precise, very, very distinct groups? And perhaps, Aquarius, this is a question only you can answer. Do you continue either being a generalist or being a subject matter expert, very specific, or do you switch it up? That's something to think about, but it's also too something only you can go and answer here with judgment and Eight of Cups. But basically, Eight of Cups is as wide or as varied or even as familiar as you want to be. You can, but don't allow yourself to be. You should not consider yourself limited by that. Basically, it's limitless energy as long as you have the intention, the drive, and the will, Aquarius, to explore it, to nurture it, to cultivate it, Aquarius. So, my cats are all meowing at me, but they're not doing anything back. What should we clarify first, Aquarius? Should we clarify? I'm actually kind of curious about both Judgment and Eight of Cups. I am going to go with Eight of Cups first, Aquarius. Namely, because I'm also curious about the fact that Eight of Cups is Piscean energy. And there are typically in Aquarian charts you can find a significant Pisces or Capricorn. So I'm kind of curious about this Eight of Cups. Okay, quiet, little girl. I hear you. I have meows. Cat goes meow, and it's like, meow. I'll just continue during the rest of the readings being hijacked with meows. Okay, so Eight of Cups is clarified by a Queen of Cups, 10 of Swords, and a Knight of Swords. So we have two knights that are coming up here. Definitely we have movement. I'm just only curious, Aquarius. Are we finally moving towards something that you love, Aquarius? Or are you re-evaluating, restructuring what it is that you love now? What you loved in the past is in the past, and what you're interested in, what you'd like to pursue, what you'd like to cultivate in the future. There's a seesaw energy here under that Eight. Definitely one is reclaiming what you've loved, and the other half is innovating those subjects or ideas or objects of love under Eight of Cups. I'll also add to Aquarius. I find Eight of Cups interesting I find all the Piscean energies, not so much Nine of Pentacles, actually, excuse me, Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups kind of bores me. But I do find Eight of Cups interesting because Eight of Cups is very Piscean in the fact that it's dream energy. Of course, Aquarius is also dream energy, the energy to go after your dreams, realize your dreams. Same thing with Piscean energy, even if it doesn't make sense. It's a dream that can be realized and built. You just have to figure out the right way of how to start approaching it, building it, realizing it, and so forth. Quiet. Come on. Come on. I hear you. I hear you. What, everybody's ignoring you? Come on up here. No. No, I know. Okay. Now you can be quiet, right? Yeah, you can be quiet. Sit. Okay. Oh, hello, G, and hello, HS. Yes, they're all excited. Hopefully, they'll go to sleep again when they get bored. She says, "Can I look out the window?" She can't look out the window at night. I don't know what is out there. Okay, now you can go. So, did I clarify the? I know I spoke about something else. Anyway, it cut me out and I got distracted. Judgment clarified by World, Page of Swords, and Justice. Basically, your time is now to act. There's a good window right now for you to act. You know how sometimes there are those energetic portals and you can tap into the vibration of numbers. For instance, the 6th month of the 6th day of 2026, I'm sure will be a pertinent portal. And so forth, right? The 4th day of the 4th month. The planetary hours is also another idea of a portal. Depending upon what you want to do, you can go and check out the hours of Mercury, the hours of Jupiter, the days of Jupiter, the day rather. It's not really plural. But if you do something on, like, let's say the planetary, right now we're in, kind of going on to Wednesday. Yeah, we passed Wednesday. We're in Wednesday. But for instance, if you were in the hour that want to work with Mercury energy, you'd be working on Tuesday, the planetary hours of Mercury. So there is something here, Aquarius, about portals and timing. And right now, you can go and be very influential in your timing. But again, influential in the public sphere, influential with people. Influential through your network. That is your vehicle to move. So, Knight of Wands. Let's move that over there. Knight of Wands, Aquarius. I have Queen of Swords. Page of Cups. And Three of Swords. Well, Aquarius, I think I also want to tell you not to be afraid to have strong opinions. Aquarius, when I talk about your strongest gift or your strongest tool is your network and how you work with your network. Aquarius, being a people pleaser, it's not necessarily keeping your opinions quiet. Be vocal, Aquarius, with how you see things. You don't have to be a chameleon when it comes to your sentiments And I don't know what other people are saying or seeing. Have your own color. Step into your own color and share that color, Aquarius. The authenticity will take you very far. And that's what I have here as well under Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands clarified by Queen of Swords, Page of Cups, and Three of Swords. Well, Aquarius, you can't please everyone. Well, you can if you are an emotional chameleon, Aquarius. You can please everyone. But Aquarius, that's not, that's almost like juvenile energy to the path of really stepping into that emperor energy that we had here initially at the beginning of the poll. And even right here with Magician and Seven of Swords. You can be daring, Aquarius. You can even be controversial, Aquarius. And I don't mean in the controversial lifestyle or so forth. I mean your actual opinions and words, face to face with other people sharing their opinions and words. You know, share your truth, Aquarius, and see where that gets you. Anyway, Aquarius, this is a message that I have for you. Aquarius, I'm not going to bother reading signs because to me, again, I have people here, but this is about you more than someone coming towards you. Thank you for the likes, Aquarius. And yes, Aquarius, if you're watching this and you appreciate my time, do give me a like. Oh, so somebody had a reading. Somebody asked for a reading. Let me go back here and see. So I already said hello to Fruto. There was someone named Myers. All right. Maria, what are my two cards for? I imagine that Dos Cartas, right? I'm not, like it's been a long time since I spoke Spanish. Well, spoke Spanish seriously or conversationally. Now I've just been speaking meows. I've been going meow, 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 meow. People are talking to me in English, and I'm like, what are you saying? I don't get it. I need a meow. What are they for? You mean the two cards that I pulled? I'm not sure, but you know, I do explain as much as I'm not distracted the messages that I see. And Mitchell, if you're still here, I can do a reading for you, but I need a donation. I ask for a donation of $25 if you'd like a reading. And hello, G. Well, thank you for the support, G. And again, yes, hello, HS. So I think I caught up with everybody. Thank you so much for saying hello. Again, thank you for the likes. Again, if you're watching, give me a like if you appreciate the time. I don't know if I'm going to do anything more tonight. I'm a little tired. The readings do take a lot of energy. In fact, you know, when I first started this channel, I was doing all 12 zodiacs about 5 days a week. And I got so tired from doing that. I would get up at 4 a.m. and I would continue doing it till like 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. I did readings. And then I would spend about 2 hours afterwards just sleeping. I feel like I sort of got almost like a weightlifter mentality that, you know, I can do a fair number of readings now, but they're still draining. And when they get to be draining to a certain point, I need to sleep. Still need to sleep. Or I just do it like half awake. Which is also pretty interesting. Although my attention span goes off a lot when I do it that way, which of course I'm drowsy. Anyway, yeah, so it doesn't look like, it looks like I lost Mitchell. No worries, Mitchell. You can go and check out if you're interested. Always the collective readings. I am available for private readings. And Mitchell, there are other resources out there. Plenty of other resources out there. We're on a planet with billions of people, and I do believe everybody has their own unique gifts to share. Until next time, everybody. Bye-bye.